Hi there, y'all. Having a relaxing smoke outside on a really crisp spring night, so I thought I'd throw the camera on and talk to everyone for a little bit. Smoking the smoking the 2023 Chacom Noel that I unboxed in my last video. Got some Duke Albert in here, which is a Prince Albert match by Sutliff. Never had Prince Albert, so can't really compare it too well, but this is a good smoke. It's it's a classic burley base aromatic. I think it's got a chocolate topping, which complements the burley really well. Um, Chocolatey, nutty. Pretty nice full smoke. It's kind of windy out here, so not catching that too well, but it's a good smoke. Um, this Chacon, it's going beautifully right now. I did run into a bit of a hiccup. I noticed a really serious crack on the inside of the bowl, and you can even see right here it runs right along the rim down the backside, and it seems to have just been covered over with the rustication. Was pretty disconcerted with it, but I reached out to Danish Pipe Shop, and they hooked me up nice. I sent them a picture. Explained that I was firing my first bowl and noticed a pretty serious crack. They said that doesn't look right. What's your order number? Told them my order number, and they said we'll send you a new pipe. Don't worry about. They said go ahead and keep that one because the return cost would be too high, and maybe it'll smoke just fine. We're gonna send you a new one, and these guys are crazy. Mentioned in the last video, they did me a pretty big service buying the pipe, and like I said, incident, you know, with no questions asked, they just decided to send me a new pipe, which I can not express my thanks for. It's pretty huge for me. I'm gonna try to make this one work out. I tossed some. I read some recommendations from some guys I asked on Reddit, and I mixed up some ash that I had from a bowl that I had this morning, and just some honey, and made a paste out of it. Smeared it, coated the bowl with it, coated the bowl with it, and let it cure for a couple hours. Gave it another coating, let it go for another 4 or 5 hours, and now this is my first smoke through it since that process, and it's going pretty well. I don't know how well the fix is gonna go, but like I said, the guys at Danish Pipe Shop hooked me up proper, so it's all an experiment with this, and I hope that it goes well, because two pipes is better than one, right? I had a pretty great day today. Um, I mentioned last time that I'm looking to get into some more outdoorsy stuff. My partner's dad, he is also big into camping in the outdoors, and he owns a couple kayaks. And she was over here cat sitting for him while he's on a trip, and made my way over this morning. Um, First of all, I took her. She was having some issues with her car. I took that and got that sorted out this morning. Um, then I made my way over here. We had a quick lunch. Had some nice, simple box pasta, some jarred sauce. You know, can't go wrong. And we took the kayaks out. There's a reservoir nearby. We walked the kayaks over there and threw those in. Had like a nice hour and a half kayak. Saw some really nice wildlife. I don't believe I've seen swans before. I've maybe seen once or twice. I've seen swans before. Um, Got to see a couple swans. Got actually pretty close to one. Not close enough to disturb it. Luckily, I was getting scared for a second that I would. But I got some nice pictures. Um, Saw a lot of turtles. Good deal of turtles. There were lots of them sitting out on logs. I saw a whole family of turtles on one log. What I can only assume is a family. It was like 4 or 5 turtles. Relaxing on a log. They seemed to be having a good time. Sunbathing. Saw a couple people out on kayaks, fishing, just enjoying the weather. Um, Lots of ducks, herons. It was a good time. It was fun. Um, Anytime I can get out, breathe some fresh air is a good time. And I've never really spent any time on boats before, so to get out on the water was really fun. After that, we went to a nearby town, had a nice dinner on the same reservoir on the far side. There's a little restaurant, not little, but there's a restaurant that just serves like pub grub, you know, regular fare. And I had some country fried chicken, some nice gravy, mashed potatoes, some macaroni and cheese. Solid meal. It was really good. Then we went to the store and did one of those like 6-pack things. Um, Create your own 6-pack. And I got a couple of my favorites. Those being Sunlight Cream Ale from Sun King Brewery and the Belgian Triple from New Belgium, which is probably my favorite. Like nationwide brewery. I think they're out of Colorado. I'm a big fan of a lot of New Belgium stuff. Fat Tire, a couple of the Voodoo Rangers, but Triple is probably it's up there for one of my favorite beers, especially like readily available ones. And it's like a really nice. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Belgian Triple. It's just a really good rendition of a Belgian Triple. It's really bright, citrusy, sweet, but it's 8%. It does not feel like 8%. It doesn't taste like 8%. It sneaks up on you, but it's a good beer. I also got one of these Investor from Taxman Brewing Co. These are pretty fun. I've had it once or twice, Taxman. They do some like high ABV. A lot of their stuff is also Belgian. I'm a pretty big fan of Belgian styles. But they got some other stuff too. This is a Belgian style golden ale with meadow foam, honey, and vanilla. I'm not familiar with meadow foam. I imagine it's some sort of flower. So I'm going to crack this. I think I'll have the others tonight too. It's Friday, so I'm going to let loose a little bit, have a little fun. I think we're going to throw on a movie. I think we're thinking horror or thriller. So I'm going to finish my bowl, have a couple drinks of this. That is sweet. Very sweet. think on that, that's not a good shot. But I think on that I'm tasting a little bit of hay. Taste some weedy, like it might be like a wheat-based beer. But that honey is really overpowering. Really overpowering. Not in a bad way. You know, I love honey. Who doesn't love honey? Didn't like honey very much as a kid because it was just so overwhelming. And I had those honey sticks a couple times, and I just couldn't do them. They were just like too cloying, like super, super heavy, syrupy sweetness. But I've come to appreciate it as I've grown a little bit. Love to throw a little bit of honey and butter on toast. So that's a pretty good beer. Like I said, not my favorite thing. It's a little bit overpowering, but I enjoy it. But I'm looking forward to those two classics, you know. Save the best for last, as they say. Yeah, like I said though, just relaxing out back, having a nice relaxing smoke. Getting some stuff ready for Mother's Day. Just enjoying the weather. I work in an elementary school, and we had a snow day makeup today. So all our allocated snow days, they get redistributed to us throughout the year if we don't use them. And today's one of those days. So had the day off. Wonderful day off. Couldn't have asked for much better. So I wanted to get on here and tell you folks about it. And I hope you also had good days. Hope you have a good weekend. I hope whatever you guys got going on right now is going smoothly and going well. If not going well, at least going smoothly. And I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping this pipe lit, so I think I'm going to focus on that. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.